Hi Flosstube! It's Emer and I'm back with another video. Now, it hasn't been that long since my last video, but the reason why I'm filming this is that I have some haul, plus work is set to get pretty busy in the next while, so I felt that I should make a video today and who knows when my next one will be out. Okay, so work has been pretty busy already, so I haven't gotten as much stitching as I would have liked to have done. I still do have something to show you guys for whips. But along with work, I recently treated myself to the, well, I say new, it's a year old, but the new to me Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch, and I've been having a blast with that. It's so cute. It's really nice to tune out. It's fantastical. It's not at all based in the real world. It's just something totally separate from everything else that's going on. And I've also started reading again, which, like, you guys wouldn't know, but I used to be a voracious reader when I was a kid. I would just plow through books. I would devour them. I read anything and everything. And then, like what happens with most people, we go to college, you have to read for your assignments, and just reading for pleasure becomes less of a thing. But I saw a post on Reddit, it was about murder mysteries, and I was just reminded that I used to love murder mysteries. I used to love reading. What happened? So I picked up an Agatha Christie book, I picked up a Murder is Announced, read it, watched Knives Out with my housemates, which was fantastic, loved that movie. I've started reading Murder on the Orient Express, and it feels so good to be reading again. Like, what a treat. Anyway, so that's my excuse as to why I've got so little to show you guys for whips. Is it a good excuse? I don't know. I've been having fun. I'm not actually going to start with my whip because, yes, whip singular, I only have one to show you guys. Because it's a new start. It's part of my haul. So I'm going to start with some of the haul that you will have already seen part of and work my way to the new stuff. Okay, so I have showed this piece, Dragon Queen, before in a past video of mine, and the reason why I'm showing it to you again is because I have picked the fabric I will be using. It is a 32 count linen. Pull back those threads. It is, I don't have the label on it. It will come up later. Another piece of the same linen will have the label on it. It is a 32 count linen. It's probably something like oatmeal. It's a nice neutral colour. It will work well, I think, for the pinks and purples. What did they use? They used Tycho by Picture This Plus. I wasn't able to find it. It looks vaguely pinky grey lavenderish. Don't know if the camera's going to pick that up though. Maybe. But I think this nice neutral colour will be perfectly fine. Big fan. Next up is the rest of my haul. This is Tea Breaks by Shannon Christie Designs. How cute is that? Tea. Hugs in a cup. It is stinking adorable. And again, oh, I told you guys the sticker would appear. It is light mocha Belfast linen and 32 count, like I mentioned. Ta-da! This is a tiny little piece of linen. It's 58 by 54 stitches, which I think I worked out would be 3.6 by 3.4 inches. Hence why I've got a little scrap of linen to stitch this on. It's quite similar. It's very similar to the fabric shown in that picture there. I doubt I'm going to use, let's DMC. If I have called for colours in any given shade, I will use them. If not, I'm not going to stress it. I'll just use whatever colour looks appropriate. Like, it's a small piece. It's not gonna be hard to match colours on that. Another piece on the same kind of linen is Blossom House by Little Stitch Girl, or Jordan Nicole. Not my normal pattern of choice. It's very cutesy. Like, even that logo. Look how cutesy that is. But something about it on the site drew me to it. It's very springtimey. I can't remember if there were other houses for other seasons in this series. I do remember looking at a couple of different series of houses where they had one for each season. This pattern was honestly bought on a bit of a whim, but I definitely don't regret it. And it's going to be on that same light mocha Belfast linen, 32 count. And it's a pretty close match to what they actually used. I like it. It's going to be very cute. I don't know what I'll do with it when I'm finished it. I mean, I'm not averse to keeping it, but it's not something I would ordinarily make for myself. And the final piece on the same piece of linen is my whip for the video. It is Fragments in Time Virtues 2020 Harmony by Summerhouse Stitch Works. Can I just say, I think it is so cute that it comes in a little postcard. I'm not going to show you the back because the pattern's on the back. Not going to show you the pattern. But it's so cute. I think I will make it into a little cushion as they show there. Now the pattern itself calls for weeks dye works and a single classic colour works. I wasn't going to order custom threads, especially because the shipping is quite expensive from America to Ireland just for such a small piece. I ordered them for my, I don't know if you guys remember my Celtic sampler, the Here the Root Monsters one. I ordered them for that because it felt worth it, whereas this is very small, very cute. But I actually did use some of my weeks dye work leftovers for this. Economical. So like I mentioned, this is my whip. It's coming together very quickly. I started it, don't remember when I started. I started it this week, so it's only been a couple of days working on it. And it's coming together very quickly. I don't know why I stopped just as I was reaching the bird's head. It looks a little odd now that there's one complete bird down there and then his friend is missing a head. I'll finish that after this video, I think. I might even get the whole thing finished today after this video. I didn't expect to have today off. I thought I'd be working. I only found out yesterday that the contact tracing centre I work at wasn't going to be open today. So happy out. I have a day off that I didn't expect. Gonna use it to play Pokemon and Stitch. So you go. You can see how I've gotten on. My window is shining through that linen a little bit and it's annoying me. I don't have much more to do. I'll finish off the branches. I think it's just one I forgot to stitch that goes along there. Add in the leaves, the bird's head, outline, and stitch the word harmony. Simples. As for what I'll do with it when I'm finished, I'm not sure. I'm accepting any suggestions down in the comments. It's quite small. 3.2 by 3.2 inches. I think the little cushion they did is very cute. What do I do with a tiny cushion though? I thought my Sacred Bee cushion was very small. Like, it would only be this size. What do I do with it? Cross stitchers, what do you do with tiny cushions? Do you put them on a desk? Use them as a pin cushion? I have more than enough pin cushions. I'd feel wrong using it as a pin cushion. could get a tiny frame. Maybe. I don't know where I'd find a slightly larger than 3-inch or 3-inch frame though. I don't know. Oh, what if I not made it into a little cushion, but one of those little scent sachets? Does that make any sense? I could sew a back onto it, put a little Velcro close, I suppose. I could do a zip, but Velcro is probably easier, and put in little like potpourri smelly bags. That would be cute. And like attach a little ribbon so I could hang it up somewhere and it would smell nice. I could swap out the scent sachets. I like this idea. Good job, me. While I was talking about that, something occurred to me that I think I would like to put this. It's going to be very small as well, but I think I will try to find a little frame for it maybe. Or I could do the same idea and make a little bag with the tea one, but it's going in the kitchen. I know that much. It will. Oh, it would be cute if I could incorporate it into a tin in some way. I've seen people do that where they do like is it called a drum? Little like cylindrical tubes where they incorporate the needlework, and I could put tea in it because it's a stitch with tea. I don't know. I'll stitch it, then I'll figure out what to do with it. And my final piece of haul is Whispered by the Wind Harbingers. This is a 2-for-1 style pattern where there's a pattern for each house. They're a lot smaller than I thought they would be. On the site, like you could see probably the detail you can see now, but looking at them up close, I highly doubt the camera will pick this up, but no, it's not doing it. You can actually make out the individual stitches, and each house is this one is 75 stitches high by 51 stitches wide, and this one is 69 by 66, so they're not terribly large. I had the very cute idea, my boyfriend also cross stitches, I had the very cute idea that we could each do one, and I think that would be adorable. I also have the fabric for it, or at least a fabric for it. This is 36 count Bramble Edinburgh linen. Now, the lighting here is quite strong, so that's picking it up decently well. There's some faint mottling. It's a grey colour. It looks like a misty, foggy night. It is paler and less blue, I would say, than what we see here, but overall I would be happy to stitch on that. And this piece, it's 8 by 12 inches, that's more than enough. If I do go with the idea of giving my boyfriend one house, I'll just split that up the middle and we can stitch one house each. They only call for 7 colours, so big grand. But I think that would be such a cute couples project. Stitching spooky houses together. Great. So believe it or not, that's all I have to talk about today. I have a lot of stitching ahead of me. I doubt I'll be buying any more patterns for quite a while now. I have lots to keep me going. I have lots of whips, I have lots of patterns. The only exception being if I see something that is absolutely perfect for the piece of gingerbread fabric I have. I have some stuff in mind that would be cute for like autumny October patterns, but I was looking at them the other night and nothing jumped out at me as, yes, this has to be stitched on this fabric and I was looking at the fabric, and I really love it. It's such a pretty colour. And I know I could buy more, but I don't know, something's stopping me. Something is telling me that it has to be perfect. I don't know if I'll tell that voice to go away or not. We'll see. But yeah, I will probably make a good attempt at my Baba Yaga once I get this finished. And I'll aim to bring out Elegant Geisha for a little bit of time. It's been a whip for so long, and every time I bring it out, I do just the tiniest bit. I get like a little, maybe I get like her neck done, or her hair, or a little bit of her sleeve. And it's such slow progress, but I know that if I just keep persisting at it and bringing it out, even doing that little bit at a time, one day, once a month, it will get there. And it is nice comparing it now to photos of it months ago, and I realise, oh, I actually have stitched a significant chunk of this just by doing little bits here and there. So maybe I'll do that. I'll finish Harmony. I'll spend a day or more, if I can make myself, on Elegant Geisha, and then I will return to Baba Yaga. This is my accountability video. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. Stay safe. Please leave a comment, like, tell me about your own stitching and Flosstube channel in the comments. I love watching it. It's so relaxing, and we all need ways to relax now these days. Alright, bye.